one of their leading scorers. So good to get Crouch in. A little bit of an early foul pickup there.
Yeah.
Salmon no good on the first. One more opportunity though. It's up and it's away and it's good. Getting the Zephyrs on the board. Crouch bringing it up. Some nice man-to-man from the Zephyrs. Ooh, Crouch going in. Offensive rebound. Turns into a tie-up.
Looks like Zephyr's ball.
Yeah, since White Bear won the tip, we'll be receiving the ball here.
White Bear looks like they're doing a press here.
A little press. You got to it a little bit before I did there. See Rainey now driving out to the corner. Cummins now driving. Frecking. Underwood drives, throws it up, and it's good in the paint.
Yeah, and you love to see that kind of penetration from the Zephyrs offense there.
Yeah, that's always good to take it to the hole and get those opportunities. Get it back to Crouch. Looking around now. Dribble handoff. Sanders kicks it out to Crouch, but not going to be able to reel that pass in. It's coming to the Zephyrs.
Another turnover for White Bear, yeah.
Some substitutions here for the Bears. Kayla Anderson's coming in, and we got some other players coming out, including Adebisi and Janicki. Underwood in the lane. Nice pass to Frecking, but wasn't quite delivered in the way that it needed to be to reel that in. So Zoe Washington and Zoe Centers coming in for Sydney Frecking and Aubrey Cummins. Tie ball game with 15 and a half left in the first.
White Bears running a set play here, I think.
Pump fake, kick it back out. Crouch over, drive, kick. Now some passing along the perimeter. Got a shot going by Sanders, and it's good again.
Another three for her.
It's already number 2 tonight. All of the Bears' points coming off of threes from Sanders. So Zephyr's already got something they got to be stopping. Washington throws it to Salmon, who is going to drive into the paint, try to finish. It does so over Eckerle.
That's 3 now for Salmon, the free throw. And Malameda leaves Crouch wide open.
They got to be playing better D out on those threes. They've already hit a couple. They haven't even scored inside yet, so
yeah.
Gonna have to make some adjustments there. Thrown away by Salmon, intercepted by Julich. Kicking it out now to Sanders, shooting again.
Three.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Wow. Have the Zephyrs not figured it out yet? You've got to get out on Sanders, folks. Anna Sanders having a great night, scoring the first 9 points. The only 9 points so far for White Bear. Zephyr's looking a little sloppy on this possession. They got to take care of the basketball.
And that's a steal. That's a takeaway. I think that's turnover number 3.
And guess who's got the ball again? It's Anna Sanders. Making a move on Zoe Washington. Now kicking it out to Crouch. Looking to hit a 3 is Eckerle. And it's a quick timeout by Coach Eric Crows of the Zephyrs.
You got to think he's making some sort of defensive adjustment now.
I mean, the only points they've had are off of threes.
Yeah.
And every one, there's really been no defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get out.
Yeah.
You got to get out on the shooters.
It seems to me, too, they're shot faking and then needing help when they don't get out fast enough, and they just go right by them.
Yeah, White Bear, not much for them to improve on right now, I'd say. I mean, they might get a little cold from 3 eventually, but right now, I mean, if they're hitting threes, they're going to have no problem putting a pump fake on and driving into the lane. So Zephyr's got work to do, down 7 early, 13-15 or so to go.
I think the Zephyrs made a substitution or 2.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of a substitution. It looks like we have Stockness in now for the Zephyrs. And Washington went to the bench. Turnover by Stockness.
4th turnover from Mahtomedi.
Not a good start. Inside to Abisi. Sanders. Not quite a turnover. They get it back out.
It's a 3. No good.
They finally can't make one, and Cummins is going to come down with it. Rainey, fast break. It's good. First bucket of the night for Rainey. These games are a lot of fun against White Bear because you feel whichever gym it's in, it's almost as if it's a neutral game because there's so many fans from the opposing team there, whether it's in White Bear or whether it's here at Mahtomedi. Out of BC, and 1! Powering up through the contact out of BC. They're going to call the foul on Rainey. Underwood and Salmon coming in for Stockness and Rainey. Pretty tough start for him here.
Yeah.
Not only that, Adebisi's going to knock the free throw through the cylinder.
It looks like White Bear's back with the press.
Centers throws it away, and Crouch can't convert, but Underwood is going to push Janicki on the rebound.
I believe that's her first, team second.
Get it out to the three-point line. Adebisi kicks it to Crouch. Jumper's no good for Crouch, but the offensive rebound is there for Janicki. Pretty solid move there, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to her. Nice move, spin move in the paint. Zephyr's down 10, really gotta get a move on. Ooh, and a nice find. Frecking can't convert though, but Underwood's there for the board, but can't convert that either. Rebound is headed to Corey.
That's just a few unfortunate misses Mahtomedi's got to make.
Yeah, I mean, when you get enough chances, you got to knock some of those down at some point. You can't take those second chance points lightly.
Yeah. Good tip away by Mahtomedi there.
For sure. Big line change for White Bear, including Sanders. She is back in the game. For the Zephyrs, Rainey and Washington are coming in for centers and Frecking. 11 minutes to go in the first. White Bear doing a good job with that zone. They've already gotten a quick opportunity there. Thrown away by Rainey.
That's just yet another turnover for Mahtomedi.
For those of you that were with us on Tuesday night with these girls, they struggled a little bit against St. Anthony's press, and they're showing a little bit more weakness here tonight. Rainey's headed the line after a foul by Janicki.
That is Janicki's first and the team's second foul.
Rainey's a pretty good scorer for Mahtomedi, but can't get that one to go. One more opportunity for Anna Rainey at the line. That's good. She's got 3 points tonight. And we got Sanders bringing it up. Janicki wanted to shoot it but decided not to. Gets Washington in the air, and now Crouch is going to have an open three. Luckily for the Zephyrs, it bounces out. Rebound's going to Underwood. Going to call Zoe Washington for a travel. She didn't quite control her pass there. Ended up having to grab it again.
Yeah.
.10 to go in the first. Sanders now looking to make something happen.
Yeah, I think that's Mahtomedai's 5th turnover in the first 4 minutes. And most of those were just unforced errors.
They're really struggling here. Crouch cannot convert, and Washington's going to get that rebound. She's going to take it into a floater. It's not going to go, and the rebound is headed to Urkeley. It's going to take me a couple times before I could say that one correctly. Sanders, no good. Rebound Washington, not Washington, that's Underwood. But Washington is going to pass it to Rainey. In the corner for Underwood now. It's good!
That's the type of morale booster Mahtomedai needed.
Yeah, for sure. They didn't have much going, but luckily Underwood hit that one for him. Crouch. Over to Sanders. Well, they let Sanders shoot again, but luckily she missed.
Seems to be getting a little cold now.
Yeah, it's hot early, but hasn't made as many since. Offensive foul on Aubrey Cummins. And that's a nice job by Urkeley by setting up for that charge.
2 substitutions here for each team.
Yeah, we got a lot coming in now. Centers, Stockness, and Frecking in for Washington, Underwood, and Cummins. That was the first foul on Cummins and the 3rd team. And it's stolen by Rainey. She's headed the other way. And one! Nice stretch layup finish. And she's headed to the line for one more. 5 points tonight for Rainey.
Yeah, she's the team's 2nd leading scorer here.
Certainly showing it so far. Can't make that, but Stockness there for the rebound.
That's 3 missed free throws from Mahtomedai. They gotta make sure to convert easy buckets.
Centers can't hit the 3, and White Bears headed the other way. Crouch finishes the layup with no issues whatsoever. White Bear leads by 6. First bucket for Crouch tonight, who so far this season has been one of the leading scorers for White Bear. So Salmon, no good. And White Bear's going to end up with it. Look to do something here in the fast break, but it's poked away by Centers. Nice job coming from behind. Salmon with it, looking to set up the offense. And it's going to be good in the paint. Little jump hook there from Salmon. 5 points for her tonight. Crouch now to Adebisi. Janicki. Drive by Sanders. Janicki for 3, it's good. Once again, the shooters. Coach Pros wants him to slow it down a little bit here. Stockness for the J. Gonna rattle in after a couple hops. Nice job there converting a short bunny in the paint. Oh, nice help D by Frecking there. Coming in on the drive by Janicki. Now instead she's going to shoot. Offensive rebound by Crouch. No good. And I think they called out of bounds. No foul. No, they did call a foul on Adebisi. Over the back. That was a nice job getting position there.
And that is Adebisi's first and the team's fourth foul.
That was Frecking that got position. Did a really nice job there.
And it looks like they're taking Crouch out for Eckerly now.
Cummins in for Matamidi. Underwood throws it out of the reach of Cummins, and that's going to be a turnover. Lots of turnovers so far today.
Yeah, that's not what Matamidi needs. I mean, it's a pretty close game right now, and if you keep turning it over, there's no way you're going to stay in it.
Yeah, you got to avoid those things if you want to keep this a tight matchup. Nice defense there by the Zephyrs, and Frecking's taking it the other way. Rainey driving baseline and loses it. Once again.
Another turnover.
Janicki's going to bring it up for the Bears. Looking to move the ball. And they get Janicki, who's going to pull it from mid-range, off balance, and a foul.
That was a good closeout, though, by Rainey, I think, on that to prevent the three.
Yeah.
A tough shot.
Yeah, they got to start forcing that. Salmon and Washington in for Rainey and Stockness. The foul they called there is going to be on Sidney Frecking. I didn't quite see what happened. It was an off-ball play, so... Yeah, they called that on Frecking. Ooh, and lost there. Julich couldn't quite reel it in. 5:15 left in the game. 22, not in the game, in the first half. That would have been a quick game. 22-17, White Bear. But Matamidi looking to close the gap on this possession. Got to take care of the basketball first of all. It's been that's been tough for Matamidi so far. Underwood making some dribble moves. Now Frecking. And throws it on the line, out of bounds.
I think one thing to help control Matamidi's turnovers is definitely make sure you're controlling the ball.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little antsy right now. They just got to relax a little bit and play their game. Centers is in for Cummins as Crouch brings it up for White Bear. Nice basket cut. Not going to get anything off of it, but really well executed. They definitely expecting to see some points off that later. Crouch pulls it out. Julich. Now a screen. They're going to get it back. Drive by Crouch. And a nice find inside. And Kayla Anderson's headed to the line.
Fouls on number 11, Saley Underwood.
It's going to be her second, I believe. And that's good for Anderson. Rainey coming in for Frecking. 3 points tonight for Anderson, looking to make it 4. And it's good. Zephyr's down 7. Need to make a little run.
That press.
Yeah, they got to make a run going in the half, and they got to learn how to beat this press because they have not done a great job so far. Good news is they're through now. Centers. Wow. That's a tough bucket right there.
That was a nice coast-to-coast there. Just beat the press by herself, drove in and scored.
I can't believe she was able to convert that. That was a tough shot. Down 5 and a wide open shot for Sanders. Luckily, she can't knock it down for the Zephyr's case. And Matamidi is bringing it the other way. Salmon taking it up top. Driving left. Stretch layup, no good. Rebound Sanders. About 3.5 minutes left. Somebody's got to get something going here. Both teams want to make this lead a different number than what it currently is. Wow, and that's going to be offensive rebound. Crouch cannot convert, and Salmon gets the rebound. They're going to call a quick injury timeout. Looked like there was a collision between two of the White Bear players on that play. A couple substitutions for both teams now. It's truly a full house tonight. Almost every seat is taken in this building. Really nice to see the support for these basketball teams. If we haven't mentioned it already, after this game, we will be able to cover the boys' game as well, which will, it's great to have a doubleheader. I'm super excited. This only happens once a year, so we're going to call a travel on Corey.
Yeah, she tried to steal it there and just kept hopping.
Little happy feet there. But the Zephyrs are looking to take advantage of it. Ooh, they get it into Rainey. That was nice, but can't convert. Gets her own rebound, though.
That was a nice job on Stockness' part.
Yeah.
She boxed out two girls there to get Rainey open.
Yeah, opening that lane there so that she could get a good opportunity. Stockness drives, kicks it out to Frecking. She's going to drive and kick to Cummins. Making a lot of U-shapes right now on the court. Centers gets her own rebound. Now shooting a three. Slightly off center. And the rebound goes to Adebisi. 2.5 to go. Neither team has scored since we've said that they've had to make a move before the half. So I'm still going to say it, though. Somebody's got to make a move before the half, because it's going to give whichever team is able to do it a lot of momentum for the rest of the game. Jump ball down underneath.
That's some good work on the offensive glass by Mahtomedi.
Yeah. The last couple of possessions have been good. Salmon and Underwood coming in for Centers and Stockness.
Yeah, it seemed kind of difficult for Mahtomedi to get some boards with number 40, Emily Hoffman, out with a foot injury. She's wearing a boot.
Yeah, one of the Zephyr's key post players not able to play tonight, so hopefully that will not be too much of a permanent deal, but hopefully she's ready to go by the time we return after the holiday season. Janicki with it now. Fires it. Nice ball movement by White Bear. Drive by Crouch. And Courtney Crouch is out of bounds, and it's headed the other way. Substitution now. Kayla Anderson coming in for Julia Julich. Substitution for the Zephyrs as well. Aubrey Cummins is going to bring it up. Just over 1.5 minutes to play. Salmon looks but doesn't shoot it. Instead, she takes it all the way around, and she is going to get fouled on the way up. She'll have 2 shots from the stripe. Foul is on Adebisi.
It's Adebisi's second.
5 fouls for both teams. Might not be seeing bonus this half. I always like when we play a clean game, though. Keeps the game moving, especially when we have 2 games tonight. Always nice to stay on schedule. One more chance here for Salmon to make it 3. Right through the nylon, baby.
Yep. That's 7 points for Salmon this game.
It's pretty solid. She's the leading scorer for the Zephyrs. And now it's only a 1-possession game. A stop here on this end and a 3 on the other end could tie this game headed into half. These couple possessions could be huge for Mahtomedi. Anderson with a shot, no good, but offensive rebound. And Janicki's going to shoot the three. Short. Rebound Washington. Under a minute to play now.
It's a jump ball, Matamidi ball.
Frecking in for Washington now. 55 seconds to play. And forced turnover there by White Bear. Nice ball movement by White Bear. Baseline drive by Anderson, and she's going to get fouled. No, she's going to travel. He stuck his hand up in the foul motion, so I was assuming they were calling a foul, but
looks like the travel happened first, yeah.
Yeah, it's a surprise. They're calling travel before the foul. .41.5 seconds for the Zephyrs to make a move before half. Centers. Frecking now. Going to shoot that three. Oh, it looked good from up here, but definitely not down there. White Bear with the rebound. Crouch driving. And they left Janicki open. Can't rebound it, or can't make it. Rainey can rebound it. And Salmon converts.
5 seconds left. White Bear doesn't seem to know what's happening.
They throw it up, and that's going to be the first half. Nice closeout by the Zephyrs. I mean, we mentioned that would be critical. And, I mean, now the Zephyrs really have a good chance at this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, super excited now. I mean, great first half. Been really excited about the way that both these teams have played. Seen some really solid basketball. Right now, I'd say the main thing is the turnovers for both teams.
Yeah, Matamidi has had quite a few unforced turnovers. White Bear, the same. I mean,
yeah, the Zephyrs have done a good job in the last couple minutes there. They didn't turn the ball over as much, and they were able to take advantage of the missed opportunities by White Bear. So,
yeah, and I think a really good effort at the end of that half on the glass by Matamidi.
Yeah, that was a solid finish by the Zephyrs, giving them some momentum into the half. Thanks for joining us, folks, and we will see you just before the second half begins. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a great first half between the Matamidi Zephyrs and the White Bear Lake Bears. I've been really impressed with the way the Zephyrs have been able to claw back after the early deficit.
Yeah, I mean, White Bear got up quick with a few threes, and they were hot, but since then they've gotten a lot colder, and I think Matamidi's defensive effort and their rebounding have really helped them get back into the game.
Yeah, for sure. Matamidi also doing better on the turnovers, being able to control the ball on offense, breaking the press. Just been a super impressive turnaround for the Zephyrs, and if they continue that momentum, they'll have this game sooner rather than later.
Walking by earlier, I heard the White Bear coach say he was really upset with the turnovers they were having, so if Matamidi can continue to force that, they'll look good for the rest of the game, I think.
I agree with that. Just a couple moments here before we get ready for the second half, so super excited to see how this one shakes out. Only a 1-point game, so it's a good one right now. Right now on the Matamidi side, Salmon is leading the Zephyrs with 9 points. And on the other end, it is Sanders with 9 points from those 3 early three-pointers.
Yeah, Sanders hasn't really scored since the first few minutes of the game, though, so.
Yeah, so she's quieted down a little bit. She actually had their first 9. So all 9 of her points were the first 9 points for White Bear. So be interesting to see how she comes out this second half, along with the rest of the White Bear team. 18 minutes to play, and we're going. Out of BC. Nice ball movement by White Bear. Crouch now. Driving. Inside to Adebisi. Adebisi can't make, but she gets the rebound. Another offensive rebound by White Bear. Really nice start out of the half on the boards from White Bear. Inside to Adebisi. Janicki, good!
That's what got White Bear hot in the first place, just leaving them open for threes. Matamidi's got to continue to close out as they've been doing for the second part of the first half.
That's for sure. That's now 8 points for Janicki. Salmon on the drive is fouled. On the shot, so that foul's going to be on Courtney Crouch, number 5. Second foul on Crouch tonight. Salmon, who's a very good shooter, will be headed to the line. Nicely done on the first. Double-digit scoring now for Salmon. Second rattles in and out, and it is going to be a White Bear rebound. Offensive foul on Courtney Crouch.
That was a great defensive play by Aubrey Cummings there.
Yeah, nice job getting in position, being able to force that offensive foul, and that'll put Crouch at the bench. Zephyrs with it now, dealing with the press again. Struggling a little bit, but they find Cummins, who brings it across.
They've got numbers.
They do, and Salmon can't quite convert, but Rainey's there for the board. Kicks it out, Salmon now. If they put on a move, they're going to kick it out to Cummins, who's going to shoot the 3, slightly off. And it's going to wander out of bounds. White Bear will take over. Anna Sanders setting up the play. Adebisi looking inside, but realizes it's not there, kicks it out. Ooh, gamble by Rainey. Is going to lead to a bucket by Janicki in the paint.
Yeah, Rainey's gotten a few steals off of that earlier in the game.
Refs having a quick conference here.
Seem to be talking with the score table now.
Yeah, I am not quite sure what is going on. Nothing has really been announced at this point. And Aubrey Cummins steps on the line, throwing the pass in.
That's not something you want to see.
No, it's not. It's even worse to be the player that does it. I know myself. I unfortunately have done that once or twice, so I know that feeling. Sanders working inside, up and under, gonna turn into a pass for Janicki. Shoots the three, no good, rebound Underwood. Rainey kicks it to Cummins. She's gonna drive. And kick it out to Rainey for the triple. Splashdown! Nothing but net.
That's 8 points for Rainey this game.
Did they call that a 2?
I think they called it a 3.
Okay, I thought it was a 3. I wasn't paying attention to the score. And Sanders, she's back, hitting another 3. Answering the call from Rainey. 12 points tonight for Sanders. And Salmon cannot finish. White Bear getting out in transition. Janicki.
Good hustle by Rainey.
Yeah, unfortunately just happened to be in a bad spot there, but she's going to make Janicki earn these points. 32-27. White Bear leads. That's the second foul on Rainey. First team foul. First one's good for Janicki. Sunners and Stockness coming in for Frecking and Cummins on the Zephyr side. Also some changes for White Bear. First look tonight from Hughes. Who can contribute to the White Bear team. And they put it through. Janicki's headed out after she puts in her 12th point. White Bear is +6 this half. Not the start that the Zephyrs were wanting in the first 3 minutes of the game. Yeah, kind of an unfortunate start for the Zephyrs. They can all change that here, though. And the foul is on Hughes, and she is not happy about it.
That's the third or fourth time Salmon's drawn a foul. Pretty good job driving to the basket.
Yeah, that's one of her strengths. She's able to go in there and score. And if not, head to the free throw line and put in a couple. So, 11 points now for Salmon. And she makes it a 5-point deficit for Montevideo. Crouch. Dribbles all the way. Rolls along the rim for a while, but they can't quite get it to go, and it's going to end up being a 3 by Eckerly. And an over-the-back foul.
Zoe Washington does not look happy with that call.
Did they call it on her? I couldn't quite tell what happened there. Coach Pro's very upset with that. They called it on Stockness. Coach Pro is overly confused down there. Not getting an explanation he wants. And a miss inside is rebounded by the Zephyrs.
Yeah, finally, I believe those 3 chances White Bear had to score there. Montevideo has got to make sure they're getting these rebounds.
I'm not sure if they... Offensive foul on Zoe Washington on the drive. Looks like one ref called block, one ref called charge, but they're eventually going to go with the charge on Washington, which is what I was assuming they would do. That's the first foul on Washington, third on the team. Saley Underwood is going to come in for the Zephyrs, taking the place of Michaela Stackness. Tough set of events there for Mahtomedi. Janicki kicks it out, and the three is short by Corey, who gets her own rebound. Anderson kicks it out, pump fake. Corey, now to Janicki. Inside, Anna Sanders can't make it, and Zoe Washington's taking it the other way.
I didn't like that possession from a defensive standpoint for the Zephyrs as they let pretty much anybody get inside.
That was tough. Salmon puts it in with a floater on the other end, and now it's a three-point game. Corey can't make it, and they're going to call an over-the-back foul on Julich. Sanders coming out for Crouch. Rainey and Frecking in for Salmon.
Mahtomedi has 6 players.
And I guess it'll be centers coming out. A little miscommunication there. Luckily, the inbounder decided not to throw it in. Oh, beautiful play there by Mahtomedi, getting an easy layup.
That was an impressive press break there.
Yeah.
Good passing. That's how you break a press.
And eventually finding Rainey for an easy bucket. She's got 10 points tonight. Three-pointer nowhere close for Julich.
Good rebound from Mahtomedi.
Frecking inside. And a travel is called on that play. White Bears got to get going. They've lost the momentum for the moment.
Back to a 1-point game.
We got about 12:20 to go now. Screen for Anderson. Janicki pops out off the screen, and she's going to shoot it and hit again. That's hard to stop at that point.
That's 15 points for Janicki already.
Yeah, she's having a good night. No good there. And White Bear's going to get it. Foul's going to be on Washington. And Kayla Anderson's going to be headed to the line. Second foul tonight on Washington. That'll be the 4th on the team for this half. That's good. Stockness centers in for Washington Cummins. Looks like Salmon will also come in for Frecking.
White Bears also made a few substitutions. Crouch and Corey are both out. And Varney is back in. Sanders, not Varney.
That is good. And now all of a sudden it's a 6-point game again. Timeout taken by Coach Prose. Came out strong from the half. Similar to, for those of you who are watching on Tuesday, similar start from the Zephyrs out of half. but White Bear's been able to pull it apart and space it out once again. So
yeah,
Zephyr's got to get back to that mentality that they were at, especially the key probably that first half. You know, that was when they were playing at their best.
Yeah,
when they were down, when the White Bear was hitting threes and they were just really struggling with the turnovers, and then they turned that around. We need to see that kind of play out of the Matamidi Zephyrs again if they want to turn this game.
Yeah, this second half has been just a big lead for White Bear to a small lead for White Bear. Matamidi has got to get the lead back and hold it, take the win.
This is a bounce-back win that the Zephyrs really need tonight. Centers in the corner. Center of the basket. Nice.
That's what you like to see coming out of a timeout. Beautiful shot.
Nicely done. 5 points for Centers tonight. Outside. Urkeley, no good. And Rainey's going to lose it, not quite grab it, and Sanders will put it in for a quick 2.
Matamidi has got to be strong on that defensive rebounding end.
That was a tough possession there. Rainey not only did not get the rebound there, but also gave an easy 2, so they got to get it back on this end. And Stockness gets rejected. And White Bear's taking it the other way. Boy, you better not let Janicki shoot. Adebisi inside. Uh-oh. Shot fake. Spin inside. Janicki going to work inside. Not quite there. Adebisi gets that rebound. The 3, no good, but offensive rebound stripped by Centers. But Adebisi comes up with it anyway. How many chances has White Bear had? At some point, they're going to knock down a shot, and they do it again. Another chance for White Bear Lake.
And as she blocks it and tips out of bounds, Staley Underwood gives the ball back to White Bear.
Washington, Frecking, and Cummins in for Stockness, Rainey, and Underwood. Wow, I wish I would have been counting how many chances how many shots White Bear has had on this possession. If I had to guess, I'd guess about 5 probably. Sanders still can't convert. And it's going to be a tie-up.
Matamidi possession arrow.
Zephyrs are going to get a break there. Almost another chance for White Bear.
As White Bear falls into their press.
Matamidi couldn't have been more fortunate that White Bear didn't score there. When you have that many chances, you kind of should score. And if you don't, that's disappointing.
And White Bear switched into a 2-3 zone.
Good catch there. We'll see how this affects the Zephyrs on offense. Got the high post and the low post now. Salmon drives into the zone, gets her own rebound, and is tripped by Anna Sanders. We said this was a full house at the beginning of the game.
And more people just keep trickling in.
It is a very full house now. We got people standing on the sides looking for a seat in this gym tonight. So this is a game that people have wanted to come and see, and it's great to see that there is all the support out here. Quick timeout by Matamidi here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are interested in the kind of 2-for-1 deal they get watching the varsity girls game and then the varsity boys game here.
Yeah, and there's a lot of alumni too from coming to their winter break here at college. I've seen a bunch of alumni out here, including Parker Fox. So nice to come support your former team. And as for the game, Matamidi, they really got a rebound. That last possession was not rebounding. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah. I think it's very, very hard for the Zephyrs to rebound when their tallest player by 5 inches is out with a foot injury.
Yeah, that is going to affect the rebounding, but the Zephyrs are going to have to make up for that in some sort of fashion. Underwood inside, puts it in, off the timeout. It's now a 1-possession game. 7 points for Underwood. This would be a big win for the Zephyrs tonight, and they have about 9 minutes to pull this off. Crouch gets caught underneath. That's going to be a jump ball.
Good fight there by Cummings.
Yeah, trying to rip that away from Anderson. But the possession arrow is in favor of White Bear. So that means that's going to be another opportunity here to score. And Crouch is going to shoot the 3. And that was off by a long shot.
White Bear tips it in and gets their rebound.
That's the problem.
That's just
not
a lack
rebounding.
of hustle from Matamidi.
Zephyr's fortunate that White Bear turns it over there. Zephyr's lucky to be in a game this close right now. They have got to turn something around here. And blocked by Crouch is Salmon. Good defense there, staying straight up, making sure that they are not called for a foul. Shot by Crouch. Long-range jumper is good. Crouch has got 4 tonight.
White Bears picking up Cummins at half court.
And
it's another turnover for Matamidi.
Careless pass there on the offensive end. Unfortunate. Centers is coming in for Cummins. Anderson throws it into Adebisi, but Adebisi thrown at a tough angle where she was not able to pull that in and be able to get it in scoring position. Going to go out of bounds and to the Zephyrs offense.
As Stockness checks in for Frecking.
Centers over to Rainey, who gets it to someone who pops the 3 short. And it is staying with the Zephyrs. Just under 7.5 minutes remaining. 43-38. And it is a lead for White Bear Lake. Zephyrs with the ball, though, looking to make something happen. And 2 shots coming up for Saley Underwood.
That's the 6th foul for White Bear on Adebisi, her 3rd.
That means the Zephyrs will be in the bonus the rest of the game. It's pretty good with over 7 minutes to play. The Zephyrs will have a chance to take advantage of that.
Yeah,
Frecking comes in for, that was Salmon.
That's great to see, and if they can get Janicki in a little bit more foul trouble, she has 17 of White Bear's points.
And there she goes. She's fouled on the way in. 2 shots coming up for Janicki. Foul's going to be on Rainey. That will be her 3rd.
Matamidi's 5th foul.
That's going to be on Stockness. Reverse the 2 and the 1 on that one. The ref showed that backwards to the scoring table. Second is good for Janicki. Washington is in for Stockness. And Janicki has 18 points tonight. Rainey with it now, looking to find an open man. Centers having trouble controlling it here, but able to get it at last. Shoots the three. It's good! White Bear coach yelling for an offensive foul, but not going to get it.
Pros yelling at the ref to give him a technical.
8 points for Centers, and it's a 2-point game. But they're going to let Janicki shoot, and we all know she's money.
Janicki has 21 points now.
Quick timeout, and what a night for Janicki. I mean, Ella Janicki's just been all over. I mean, without her, White Bear would be in big trouble right now.
I completely agree. I mean, she's wide open off of these looks, off of the screen and the help. So to start stopping that, Mahtomed's got to stop letting the drive to happen, because once they drive in, they're just going to dish out and pass to Janicki for the open look, and she's going to hit that every time.
Yeah, she has shot really well, so really not much else that we could say other than get out on Janicki.
Yeah.
Start getting rebounds. Zephyr still struggling a little bit on that right now. 6:10 to go. White Bear leads 47-42. But it is Mahtomedi ball and a chance to make this a one-possession basketball game. Ball's in, and Salmon's bringing it up. Kicks it out, centers, drives, Salmon, no. Gonna drive instead, and finishes over the defender.
3-point game now, Mahtomedi is back in it.
That was an impressive finish over the defense. Salmon currently averaging 14.1 points a game. Good ball movement by White Bear, and they're going to get Janicki inside. It's stripped away by Frecking.
Mahtomedi on the break.
Whoa! And that was shot out of bounds. And it's going to go to White Bear. Rainey and Cummins in for Washington and Centers. A little bit of a change for the Bears as well. Crouch now bringing it up. Not having her best night, she averages 11.4 points. Only has 2 tonight. And not quite in the hands of the Zephyrs, but good defense there by Cummins. Cause a little havoc. Now, no good there.
Mahtomedi has numbers, 5 on 4.
They get Cummins for an open look and not going to go. And they're going to call a foul on Underwood. So
that's her third, team 6th. So both teams in bonus now.
After this one, they will be. No shooting this time, though. We got a little substitution for Mahtomedi. Crouch directing her team. And timeout is taken by Coach Jeremy Post of White Bear Lake.
Yeah, and you talked about the crowd earlier, Noah, and you can see it here on your screens, folks. There's just people everywhere on this court.
Packed in are the players and the fans. It's an impressive night of basketball. Really been fun to see these runs by both teams, be able to watch a close basketball game too, and just see these teams go at it and compete. Really seen some nice play all around.
Yeah, and both of these teams are fighting for their season. They really need to turn it around and play well.
Yeah, this could be a season momentum booster here into the holiday season. I know a lot of these teams have some holiday tournaments, including our Zephyr girls for sure. Not sure about White Bear, but they need some momentum to get into those games and feel confident and just be able to get their morale up a little bit. So the ball will be with White Bear. And the Zephyrs can get a stop here and try to tie this game up. Ball's in. 4:15 to go. Enough time for the Zephyrs. Wow, and a nice dish, but they can't convert.
Matamidi gets in there. Looks
and
like
they call a foul.
Coach Eric Prose is very upset with that.
It's the fourth foul now for Underwood. That could be trouble for Matamidi. It looks like they're going to have Zoe Washington coming in for her momentarily. Offensive rebound by White Bear off of the free throw. And Crouch is going to set it up.
That's not something you should be seeing with the numbers Matamidi should have in the paint off of a free throw.
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. Center's wrecking some havoc. And Janicki's going to dish it to... And all the coaches on the Matamidi bench are upset about that.
As are many of the fans.
Coach Prose applauds Frecking for her defense, yet the ref is going to call a foul on her. Missed there by Kayla Anderson.
Well, you know what they say, Noah, the ball doesn't lie.
That's for sure. Anderson has not made very many free throws tonight from what I can recall. The fans getting rowdy. Nice to hear the fan involvement. Adebisi will take a seat, and Julik's coming back in. Centers with 3:40 to go. Gives it to Washington. And that's going to be staying with the Zephyrs due to the possession arrow. A little sloppy there by Matamidi, though. Underwood coming back in with those 4 fouls immediately for Washington. Centers. Dribbles right. Kicks it to Underwood, who drives, kicks to Frecking, and it's going to be another jump ball, and this time headed to White Bear.
That's careless offense on Matamidi's part. You got to make sure the person's open if you're going to throw the pass in. That's why they have so many turnovers.
Yeah, 2 jump balls on that possession. Janicki, she's dangerous. Sanders, now to Anderson. Crouch, driving in, cannot convert. And finally a solid rebound for Matamidi by Salmon, who's going to take it coast to coast, get fouled, and she's shooting 2.
Quite a play there.
Yeah, that was a nice job going into the contact there. That foul's going to be on Julia Julik.
And Julia Salmon's going to try to add to her already 16 points with these 2 free throws.
Second foul on Julik tonight. Rattles in. 3-point game. It's 1 possession. Good news for the Zephyrs. Always like to get that number from 4 to 3. That's a big switch. How about 2? That's even better.
And take the lead next possession if they really go for it.
They got to start here, though, on the defensive end. Salmon's got 18 points. Janicki for 3.
Step back 3.
Way off, realized it. And Crouch Crouch gonna hit on the second chance three. That rebound right there could plague the Zephyrs the rest of the night. And the Zephyrs are going to be shooting bonus after an off-ball foul from Crouch. Third foul on her tonight. Bonus now for Rainey. Foul on Frecking, going for the rebound.
And White Bears in the bonus, so now they're going to be shooting.
It's not really what Matamidi needed there. They needed to force a turnover, but they could get a little lucky if they cannot convert the free throw here. Not quite sure who's shooting yet. We're going to call it Anderson.
She makes the first, so she gets a second shot.
8 points now for Anderson. Having a nice night as she only averages 3 points a game. Really showing her abilities. And another offensive rebound by Anna Sanders.
That's
White Bear
unbelievable.
Lake going to take a timeout.
Matamidi is just getting killed on the rebounding.
I tell you, that's what's going to plague them the rest of the night. The only reason they are not going to win this game is going to be directly or indirectly because of the free throws. So, just not great rebounding. I mean, that's the key. It's unbelievable. Unbelievably terrible rebounding tonight from Matamidi.
Yeah, if you get that many shots, you have to make one of them. It's just a certainty.
Yeah, I mean, we're giving them 5-6 looks at making a basket here, so
Matamidi's got to get tough in the paint, box out, jump up, and grab the rebound.
Really hard to win a game when that's happening on the rebounding, so not much I can tell Matamidi right now other than the rebounding has been atrocious, and in order for you to win this game, you have no other choice but to rebound.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it, you have a 0% chance at taking this W.
Crowd is very upset at that no call.
He said that's 3 times now that there's been an offensive foul. Definitely using the arm there, and the refs are not calling it. Instead, they call a defensive foul on Stockness.
Yeah, that's not something Matamidi can do now that White Bear's in double bonus, so they're going to get 2 shots every time you foul them.
15 points on the night for Sanders as she puts the first through the net.
Yeah, especially not who you want to foul, their best shooter.
Luckily, she misses the next, but it's still 7 and only 2 minutes to go. Salmon going to chuck one up, and that's an air ball, and White Bear's going to get possession of it.
Good effort play by Stockness, but White Bear still gets it.
White Bear at this point just has to run out the clock. Matamidi has to foul or make a move. And that foul is going to be on Salmon, her first. But double bonus for Kayla Anderson and the White Bear Bears.
She makes the second one, she'll be in double digits. As Matamidi makes a substitution. Stockness for Washington.
Good on the second as well. 9 points now. Kayla Anderson has 10. Timeout. Matamidi. Coach Prose is going to have one word for his team in this huddle.
Rebound.
You guessed correctly. Obviously, on the offensive end here, they're going to draw up a nice play to get a good shot. But you can't rely on that shot going down. And throughout the game, it's been the thing that's plagued them, that rebound.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else that you could tell Matamidi to do a whole lot better right now other than rebounding.
Yeah, they're playing good defense. They're playing good offense. I mean, White Bear's missing shots for a reason. Matamidi has a good defense. They're just not rebounding, and that's the one thing they really need to do.
And they're getting so many opportunities that no matter how good of shots they're getting, they're eventually able to get a shot they're able to put in. So, Matamidi, a minute 20. It's not impossible, but it's going to be difficult. Down 9. They're going to have to get their act together, get a quick bucket off of this timeout. Both teams ready to go now. And Rainey is going to inbound it. White Bear telling their players to back up. They want Matamidi to get a tough
needs
shot.
To be in a hurry here.
Underwood, short on the first.
White Bear rebound.
Yeah, good job by Corey securing that one. Less than a minute to go now. Foul by Washington. And that's going to put Anna Sanders back at the line. One of their best shooters. Sanders now has 16, far above her average of 11.1 points per game. Splash on the second. It's now
points.
Now an 11-point deficit for the Zephyrs. Near impossible at this point. And now Kayla Anderson gets the rebound, and Crouch is going to take it the other way.
Midi's not looking to foul yet.
This point, not much they could do. They should probably just pick their battle, call this game over. You're not going to be able to come back 11 points. Right now, working on fundamentals and padding stats. Get a quick steal or something. And White Bear's going to pass it around.
This time winds down, 10 seconds
Standing
left.
ovation from the White Bear fans, and they're going to hold the ball at half court.
And that's the game.
That's it, folks. White Bear Lake 57, Matamidi 46.
Stars of this game, Janicki and White Bear's rebounding.
Or Matamidi's lack of rebounding could be the opposite of a star. That could be a tough point there. One thing the Zephyrs really are going to have to talk about in the locker room is that rebounding.
Yeah.
We stressed it so much, and they still weren't able to do it. I mean, that's the only way. If you give up that many rebounds, you're not going to have a chance to win this basketball game. So
yeah, they made some good adjustments on Janicki and the three-point shooters in the second half and started to stop them. But White Bear just kept rebounding and getting more shots. And if you get more shots, you're going to make more shots.
Yeah, start of the game, definitely Janicki for White Bear Lake. So that's about all we got for you guys tonight, except we do have another game coming to you guys later. In about a half an hour, we will have the boys game against White Bear Lake. So be sure to tune into that. We'll be setting up a separate stream for that. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you later.